It's Carter Sports back on this USC coaching search for the new DC. It seems like USC finna have some competition coming up with Jim Leonhard. So let's talk about it. Carter Sports, let's go. It's on Jim Leonhard to USC. And USC pussyfooting around, already to let the competition heat up. So that was that much harder, and Jim Leonhard got options. Let's talk about it. Of USC upcoming defensive coordinator hire is self-evident, and yet the stakes are getting higher with each passing moment. Over at Buckeyes Wire, Ohio State is dealing with the possibility that defensive coordinator Jim Knowles could take the opening head coaching job at Duke. Over at Michigan State is trying to identify its own defensive coordinator candidate. Why is this the case? New head coach Jonathan Smith was not joined in East Lansing by his defensive coordinator at Oregon State, Trent Bray. It was reported on Tuesday evening that Bray is staying at Oregon State and being promoted as the next head coach of the Oregon State Beavers. Now, if Jim Knowles leaves Ohio State, it will be 3 prominent Big Ten programs that will have a defensive coordinator vacancies: the Buckeyes, the Spartans, and the Trojans. This work could get very complicated. Jim Leonhard and Tom Allen, 2 free agents who will be top defensive coordinator candidates for any Big Ten school, could pursue the Ohio State opening if Knowles leaves. They might already be interested in going to Michigan State. Competition with USC in the defensive coordinator marketplace is already fierce. USC would not want the Ohio State defensive coordinator job to come open, given how attractive that job will be. So buckle up, folks. Jim Leonhard and Tom Allen might soon have some more choices within the Big Ten, not fewer. And that's not good for USC. It also shows that the Trojans had to be quick and decisive so that they beat out Ohio State and Michigan State to the punch. So competition getting thick. USC done pussyfooted around. And these guys that we looking at finna have more options if USC want to play. If Lincoln Riley just think people just gonna want to go coach with him just because he at USC and he Lincoln Riley. No. Ohio State and Michigan State, them are some good job openings. And if USC ain't talking right, I'm pretty damn sure Ohio State gonna be talking right. Ohio State, these other programs, they ain't playing. When they coming, they gonna come correct. I don't know if Lincoln Riley gonna come correct. I heard rumors, and it's just rumors because who knows but Jim Leonhard and Lincoln Riley, but I've been hearing that it's a battle over defense assistant coaches. I guess Lincoln Riley want to keep some of his boys in the good old boys club. Lincoln Riley like comfortability. That's what he like. He like being comfortable. He don't like to get out his comfort zone. But you got to get out your comfort zone to be a champion, and that's what I'm worried about with Lincoln Riley. Why else would you want to keep them defense assistant coaches outside of familiarity and comfortability? You know what I'm saying? So it just got thick. And the longer it go on, the worse it look for USC, man. Because Ohio State and Michigan State, they could take our top 2 candidates. They could take Lincoln Riley and Aranda. But Aranda going back. So who are second best candidate now? Trent Bray staying at Oregon State. Who the second best candidate? Jimmy Lake? Do I really want a defensive coordinator that got fired at Washington from the same athletic director? We gonna have to hire somebody, our new athletic director just fired? I don't know about that. People say, "Oh, he a great defensive coordinator. He failed as a head coach." I just don't like failure. Okay, you might be a great defensive coordinator, but this USC, I want excellence. I don't really want nobody with no firing on his resume, and he ain't got nothing to balance that out, like a national championship or maybe even a conference championship. So I don't know, man. If Leonhard leave off the board, Aranda already off the board, Trent Bray off the board, is it just Jimmy Lake? But USC fans, would y'all be happy with Jimmy Lake? I don't know, man. It didn't work out once before with him at Washington. Why? You wasn't good enough to get it done where you been at. Why we want you? But I see a lot of USC fans got Jimmy Lake high. I don't know. I want that superstar higher, man. So we gonna see. Competition got thick for Jim Leonhard. So let's see if this make USC stop pussyfooting around. Till then, man, it's Carter Sports. I'ma keep y'all updated on this Lincoln Riley, Jim Leonhard situation, USC, and this coaching carousel going on. Carter Sports, let's go.